Hello everyone, and welcome to my Sister Wives Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The Sister Wives Season 19 Tell-All special saw Kody Brown coming under fire like never before. From the reality star's refusal to answer practically every question thrown at him, to his ex-wives, Meri, Janelle, and Christine Brown exposing him for treating them horribly, the Brown family patriarch has a lot of work to do if he wants to redeem himself. Unfortunately, though, his pattern of repeatedly deflecting all responsibility has gotten to a point where it feels intentional, and Janelle's recent revelations seem to be suggesting the same thing. For years, Kody's bias toward his youngest wife, Robyn Brown, has been a point of contention. However, with the total collapse of his plural family, his exes are no longer afraid to call a spade a spade. During the Sister Wives Season 19 Tell-All Part 2, Janelle addressed Kody's aggressive dismissal of any questions host Sukanya, Suki, Krishnan would direct toward him. According to Janelle, Kody's behavior goes way beyond his usual avoidant tendencies, and she thinks it's all an act to protect Robyn. Janelle, who is married to the reality star for over 29 years, claims that Kody's increasingly erratic behavior is a calculated strategy to draw all the fire away from his last standing wife. Janelle said to Suki that Kody was willing to risk his own reputation to protect Robyn. Whether the Brown family patriarch is doing so of his own accord, though, is debatable. The former sister wife added yet another layer to her theory and claimed that this is all part of Robyn's plan to maintain her image as the good wife. Janelle thinks that Robyn is the one pulling Kody's strings and manipulating him into taking all the blame so that her role in the breakdown of their plural family is minimized. The TLC star referred to this theory as the gospel according to Janelle and added that this has been another one of Robyn's moves to distance Kody from his ex-wives and their children. Fans have seen this playing out during the COVID-19 pandemic, when Robyn suddenly started freaking out about her quarantine rules. Initially, Kody was a little more relaxed about the situation, but when he saw Robyn's strict stance, he started agreeing with her and refused to see any of his other wives at the time. All things considered, though, Kody is an adult at the end of the day. Robyn might be making all these demands, but he does have the power to say no, especially when he has done it with his former wives in the past. It's easy to notice that Kody has always taken on the role of Robyn's defender. From the very first season of the show, he has been his youngest wife's knight in shining armor, and in turn, Robyn has always positioned herself as the clueless, innocent one in need of his constant protection. His decision to stick to this narrative, even if that meant neglecting his older children and former partners, proves that Kody has always been an active participant in this cycle. It might be tough for Meri, Janelle, and Christine to admit that the man they were married to was always selfish and manipulative, and is now trying to rewrite the story to come across as the victim. During the tell-all, Kody tried to insist that the reason why his former wives left him was due to their jealousy toward Robyn, when that was never the case. According to the reality star, though, he has constantly been punished by his family for loving Robyn, and by the end of it all, he was tired of it. The biggest shock, however, was Kody's claim of never being in love with his first 3 wives, but still feeling obligated to stick by them. Of course, the former sister wives have called Kody out for trying to present a distorted version of their shared history, instead of taking accountability for his role in all of this. Kody continues to alienate not only his former wives but also his children, who have expressed a sense of being constantly left out, in an attempt to shield Robyn from any negative reactions. Unless the Brown family patriarch sees the error in his ways and comes clean about his blatant favoritism of one wife over the rest of his family, he's only digging a deeper grave for himself. The world of sister wives has been no stranger to drama, heartbreak, and stunning revelations, but nothing could have prepared fans for the absolute bombshell that one of Kody Brown's ex-wives just dropped, rocking the Brown family to its core and reigniting old feuds in the most explosive way possible. It all started when whispers began circulating online that one of Kody's former wives, long assumed to have moved on from the chaos, was preparing to make a jaw-dropping public statement. Fans speculated endlessly. Was it Meri finally speaking the truth about being abandoned emotionally? Was it Janelle, fed up with the years of financial struggle and spiritual confusion, ready to expose what really happened behind closed doors? Or was it Christine, emboldened by her new life, her new marriage, and a fresh perspective on the years she spent in a system that she now calls toxic? The answer came swiftly and fiercely. It was Meri Brown, and she didn't hold back. In an exclusive interview for a forthcoming tell-all memoir excerpt obtained by a major outlet, Meri unleashed a tidal wave of truth that reframes everything fans thought they knew about the family dynamic. With tears in her eyes and pain in her voice, she revealed that not only had she been marginalized and gaslit throughout her marriage to Kody, but that she had also been deliberately set up to fail by both Kody and Robyn, the so-called favorite wife. According to Meri, Robyn played a far more manipulative role in the family than previously suspected, subtly pitting the wives against each other and using her influence over Kody to ensure her position as the de facto matriarch. But the biggest shock came when Meri disclosed private texts and handwritten notes, allegedly from Kody himself, where he admitted to faking emotional connection with her just to keep up appearances for the show. She went on to explain that TLC producers were well aware of the dysfunction behind the scenes and even encouraged her to stick it out for the sake of ratings and narrative arcs, furthering her emotional torment. Many fans took to social media to show their support for Meri and criticized Kody and Robyn for allegedly manipulating them for years after this revelation. But the bombshell didn't stop there. Meri also accused Kody of secretly trying to erase her from the family's financial history, particularly involving the now infamous Coyote Pass property. In her statement, Meri claimed that Kody pressured her to relinquish her interest in the land without clear explanation, only to later find out that he intended to consolidate all remaining ownership under his name and Robyn's, allegedly cutting both Janelle and Meri out of their rightful shares. This confirmed a long-suspected theory among fans that Kody never truly intended to build homes for all four wives, only for Robyn and himself. But perhaps the most heartbreaking portion of Meri's revelation was when she spoke about the emotional abuse and isolation she endured in the name of obedience and faith. She recounted being left alone during holidays, overlooked during family milestones, and told to stay quiet whenever she raised concerns. "There were times I truly believed I was worthless," she admitted, because the man who was supposed to love and lead me couldn't even look me in the eye without contempt. She further claimed that Robyn would often speak for Kody during family meetings and manipulated the narrative so that Meri would come off as overly sensitive or unstable, thus pushing her further out of the inner circle. Fans were shocked but also not entirely surprised. This level of control and favoritism had been speculated for years, but to hear it confirmed in Meri's own words was staggering. And just when viewers thought things couldn't escalate further, Meri dropped her final truth bomb. Kody allegedly tried to sabotage her new business ventures, fearing they would give her too much independence and public sympathy. Emails and voicemails she presented reportedly showed Kody accusing her of trying to compete with the Brown family brand and urging her to be mindful of loyalty. In Meri's view, this was his last-ditch effort to keep her tethered to a narrative that no longer served her. "He didn't want me to succeed. He wanted me to remain his scapegoat," she said bluntly. This series of bombshells has not only fractured what little remained of the Brown family unity, but has set the internet ablaze. Christine and Janelle have reportedly rallied around Meri in solidarity, with Christine saying, "Meri is finally free, and I support her for speaking out." Janelle, who has had her own recent clashes with Kody over finances and Coyote Pass, reposted Meri's interview with a single-word caption, "Truth." Meanwhile, Kody and Robyn have gone completely silent. No statements. No denials. No press. Just eerie silence from the Flagstaff mansion they share in isolation. Sources close to the couple say Robyn is devastated by the public fallout and feels betrayed by the other women, but critics say that's just deflection. The damage is done and the truth is out. TLC insiders claim that the timing of Meri's bombshell couldn't be more controversial, as Sister Wives gears up for another dramatic season.